What happened, America? I've been working 3 jobs just to pay my bills. Working 3 jobs to pay my bills. If it don't stop me,
I am the embodiment of hustler. When they look up that word 1,000 years from now, it'll just have my picture. Hustling's about determination. That's all that it really is. I mean, it's just another word for determination. When I wanted to come back in my third musical life as Fantastic Negrito, 4 years ago, I picked up a guitar and I walked out into the street, and I was not going to be denied. I went to the train stations in the coldest places you could go in San Francisco, where people were like, hey, we're the new people here. We're trying to get home. We're trying to get this money. We're the tech people. We don't care about the history of this Bay Area thing that you're talking about. And so I wanted my music to penetrate those people. I want to go where I'm needed. So that's, to me, that's hustling. And that's how Fantastic Negrito was born. Born with a hustling spoon in my mouth. The truth is, I need you. I need people. When I discovered that, I became free. I became liberated. And then discovering, then living it. When I began to live it, I just gave my money away. Then I had a friend who was so talented. He was a writer. And I was just like, man, turned 40 years old. And I was like, you know, what am I doing? I'm saving for this thing. He's a writer. He goes, man, I'm just rough, struggling, it's hard. I'm like, listen, I got this idea of a collective. Like, collective? I said, I'm gonna give you whatever money that you need to do what you need to do. You don't ever have to pay me back. I just want to make you powerful, because I feel like that's the secret, that wealthy and rich people and corporations, they help each other. Bob, where are we going to golf today? Sure, you can have that deal. I'll take the next one. Like, they're not greedy. In a sense, we look at them as greedy, but they're not greedy amongst each other. And it was hard, because I was like, I'm giving thousands to this dude. It feels weird. This is un-American. This is crazy. But something told me I'd reached the breaking point. I'd made $1 million before I was 25. I'd done it all. But it never really got me anywhere, because I was only looking out for me. So once I took care of that dude, he calls me one day after 3 years of breaking bread with this dude. He goes, man, you know what? The growth set up, man, just keep it off yourself. I don't need money. I'm like, you don't need money? What happened? He goes, I don't know. They got this show called Empire that they hired me on, and seems like it's gonna be some good money. I'm like, Empire? Never heard of it. Doesn't sound like it's much of anything, but you know, then it became this big hit. But to me, that's the American dream that they hide from you, is that you invest in your friends. It's the same punk rock aesthetic, like, hey, no record label, I go to the street, I play on the streets, the people are my record company. I win Tiny Desk in 2015, the people are supporting me. I make an album with no record company, in a room like this, with no sound conditioning, and I make an album and I win a Grammy. So it's just also punk rock to me, and it's all what hustling is.